Greetings everyone. I trust you guys are all doing well. In this part of the weight loss series, we're going to talk about going slow and steady, the relationship with food, and self-care and spirituality, and how all of that helped me on my weight loss journey, and I trust it will help you as well. So, the first things first, relationship with food. We all love food. I love food. However, I liked it a bit too much. And during this journey, I really targeted why exactly am I snacking so much? Why do I like sweets, chewy bread, all this type of stuff, and just snacking, overindulging, and all this type of stuff? And I ended up finding out that it was very much rooted in stress, anxiety, and boredom as well. And it's something that I did a lot of reflecting on and just like really observing myself when I would have a craving of going into the kitchen, like getting a snack or something like that. And I'm like, wait, I think I'm bored. I think I'm bored, or something happened and I'm just like, okay, let me just eat something. I'm a little bit stressed or something like that. So with reflecting on that and during this journey, I really did see where the root of that came from, especially eating because I'm bored. And actually came from when I was like a little bit younger, when I was like really young, maybe 8 or something like that. And I would go on a lot of road trips. So road trips, back in the car, I'm freaking bored, but there's a bag of snacks there. So that was my entertainment. So I would eat because of boredom. And I end up taking that even further into my, my teen and young adult life. And once, definitely during this time, this journey that I'm on, once it was targeted and actually I noticed it, I was like, okay, wait, hold up. Okay, I'm craving something, but I'm not hungry. My stomach isn't growling. I just ate an hour ago. I'm doing this because I'm bored. Let me occupy my mind with something else and do something else. Or if I'm feeling a little stressed, something just happened. Okay, wait, let me just center myself, walk outside, do something, meditate, and I'm less likely to go in the cupboard and pick up some chips or something like that. So that definitely was an eye-opener for me, especially with this process and with this journey. And I'm going to tie in going slow and steady, because slow and steady really helped me see these things, and it helped proper reveal certain problems or certain emotions that I had tied to food and stuff. So going slow and steady, we're talking about that now. It's very, very much there to help the mental side of it and the emotional side of it. And especially if one is looking at why they're eating this way, why are they so addicted to this food and that food. This does help because you have time to actually reflect on yourself, and then once you know why exactly you're doing what you're doing, you can correct it. So in my case, I corrected by, okay, let me do something else instead of being bored and going to the kitchen. Okay, let me meditate instead of going to the kitchen because I'm stressed. So slow and steady really, really did help properly reveal and give time to heal certain things as well. And with slow and steady, going slow and steady, it's not only helping the mental mind, it's also helping the body as well, because a lot of us, I have done it. I've went on a fad diet, water fast for about, I think 20 days or so. I lost 20 pounds. I went on a liquid diet, which was like a soup or whatever, and that was like a month or so, and I lost some weight then. However, I gained it all back, and it gets fast. We get the results fast. I got the results fast, But when I'm jump started to the end result, I don't know how to maintain it because I didn't target why I had such bad habits and stuff with food. I just was basically jump started to the body of, oh, I'm a little bit slimmer. However, I can't maintain it because my behavior with food hasn't changed at all. Yes, I challenged myself to going on a water fast or a little soup juice fast or whatever for a certain amount of time. However, once that challenge is up, it's back to the old habits. So that's why going slow and steady does help mentally, and it helps physically prepare the body to actually, make habits that actually stick. And this is when you slowly incorporate, gradually build up. I like to call it the butterfly effect, where you gradually build up certain things, making those small changes. And those small changes end up turning into big ones. Instead of, okay, you snack all the time or whatever. Change one snack to some apples, some fruits. And next thing you know, you gradually build that, and all of your snacks will be apples or fruits or whatever. And for the body doesn't automatically rebel, because we do this thing with our body. We give it junk, burgers, high calorie food, all this type of stuff. And literally the next day we're like, okay, we're gonna cut it. And the body's like, excuse me, what are you doing? We're starving right now. This is not what we signed up for or what you actually prepared us for. And we do that a lot with our bodies and then get mad that our cravings are over the top or, oh, this and that. However, we didn't prepare ourselves for it. And to properly prepare ourselves to live a healthy lifestyle, it's good to make those slow changes. And next thing you know, it's a good habit. It's a good habit, the body's used to it and everything like that. So that's what I end up doing during this process, and also incorporating calorie deficit and all this type of stuff. And my body had, of course I did have some urges. However, it wasn't so much. And even now, a certain amount of time later, I'm still able to do that and not go completely back to my old ways of just eating. Now I know I'm like, okay, wait, hold up. That's not my habit anymore. That's something I released. And, I'm going to continue pushing forward so I can maintain the body that I have and improve it as well. So slow and steady, for real, it does win the race when it comes to creating long-term habits that help you over time and really help with the weight loss journey and maintaining the weight as well. So slow and steady, and self-care and spirituality. Before I went on this journey, I was really working on the self, really releasing certain things, fears, anxieties, things that really did cause me stress, different behavior, the mindset, and all this type of stuff that wasn't servicing me so much. I ended up releasing a lot of that, and even looking back on images of me, yes, I was, 200 pounds or so, but looking at images, I see that my yay always says this, that I actually lost a lot of spiritual weight as well, like spiritual things just kind of holding me down. Yeah, all right, I lost, 40 pounds or so. However, there was a lot of other ties to it. And for me, I definitely think mind, body, spirit, it all goes together. And when it's all in divine balance, you can properly function. Because, say this, you have stress. Instead of going to the kitchen automatically and picking up some food or whatever, you take yourself in, you center yourself, you focus yourself. And then, okay, what do I need to release? And you release certain things, and that's that's that. You know, because a lot of people, and including myself, would hide behind food, would think that food would comfort you from certain things, from certain emotions and all this type of stuff. And when it gets a bit over the top, it's more detrimental, it's definitely is more detrimental, and it can increase to putting on even more weight and all this type of stuff. So going back to the self-care and spirituality, I was definitely releasing things from my mental state, from my spirit state as well. And it just like kept on going. Then next thing you know, I was working on like the self-care part. Like I was just, learning more about femininity and all this type of stuff, and creating a new, better version of myself, doing affirmations, looking at videos to inspire, that so I can incorporate certain things into my life to better my life. And next thing you know, I wake up one morning, one rising, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna eat less bread. I'm gonna eat less this, and that. I didn't plan this. It was just automatic. It was kind of like, okay, yeah, you did your spirit, you did your mind, and now it's time for your body. It was like an unplanned switchover, and I was like, wait, wait, what's going on? Okay, all right, let's continue doing it. And here I am now. It's so important, and I feel that self-care and spirituality should be the first thing everyone should work on. It really should, because I feel like when that's balanced, when you actually have a sacred space within yourself, instead of, always looking outside of yourself, you have that sacred space in yourself, your balance, your focus, you have clarity, and you're less likely to indulge in, unservicing activities such as overeating, all this type of stuff. So I think it's the first thing everyone should work for, and incorporating the calorie deficit, slow and steady, the relationship with food, 80-20 rule, it all just ties in very, very smoothly. So that's what I did, and I continue to do it even to this day, because it's a continuous process. Not like I got to 40 pounds lighter and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm here. No, I'm going to continue doing this because it's a journey. I'm here for the rest of my life, so it's something that's always going to be a very, very important thing, and a very important thing to improve, and to continue to see the next level of it. All right, so that's what I'm doing, and still doing it to this day. I trust this information in this video and the other parts has helped you in your weight loss journey. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because we're not only about weight loss on here, we're about yoga, fitness, wellness, travel, food, visiting nice places. Definitely check out the playlist on this channel. And yeah, so enjoy. Thank you so much for watching this video. All right, ciao.